Hey folks, welcome to another Captain Subpar toy review. This is Jeremy. I am here, as always, giving you the new toy reviews, and today's is a big one. Every once in a while we get a new legacy item. I know people love that sort of stuff. I do too. And look what we have here. The Legacy Communicator Tommy Oliver Edition. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised that the Tommy one came out before the regular one. And maybe I'm speaking out of school here, but I think it's kind of weird that they are releasing two different editions. Now, yes, they did the same thing with the Morpher, but Tommy's Morpher is gold. The regular Ranger's Morpher was silver. I'm pretty sure Tommy had the same communicator as the regular 5 Rangers. So doing this seems like a tad bit of a cash grab. Maybe, again, that's just me speaking, but who knows? Whatever, any way you go with it, we have the new communicator here. We are going to check this out in just a second. For those of you who don't know, this retails at $80 at Toys R Us, like everything, Toys R Us exclusive. I paid a little bit less. I had a coupon, a couple of different coupons, and I ended up paying about $60 for it. So, you know, very nice. Legacy items, a lot of times the price goes down. I'm not guaranteeing anything. When it does, it usually goes down like the first couple months, and it's like a $10, $15 drop or so. So maybe this will get a drop. If it does, hey, more power to them. Go out there and grab it. Me, I paid what I paid. So we'll see if that's worth it. Checking out the box here, as you can see on the front, we got the two different Tommy helmets. We got the green version of the communicator on display. Top and the bottoms just says Legacy Communicator, as you'd expect. On the side, you've got the green there with some instructions. Other side, same thing. You got the white with some instructions. And I think that's about it. Oh, the back. Sorry, there's the back. Same sort of thing. There you go. I've already pre-cut the sides, so we can just slide this open. What's this? Oh, on the front it says, includes exclusive sounds, including Tommy, we need your help. Really? Tommy, we need your help. Did Kimberly program this communicator? No shading, Joe, but come on now. Maybe Catherine did it. Maybe Sutherland. Maybe we can blame Sutherland. Let's see on the front. Very basic standard black box on the inside. We'll put that to the side. There you go. Got the little plastic covering. Very nice, smooth, matte black box with some felt. So this box itself could actually be a very nice display piece. You might want to consider that. And as you can see inside, you got the white ones to the side. Put the white ones to the side. And you got the communicator itself in a little plastic holder. We will pop that out. There's everything right there. And let me see if there are any in. Yes, there are. Instrucciones. Pop that down. Instructions for the Tommy Oliver version. Looks pretty simple. So let's take a look. Pull the white ones out, put them over there. As you can see, they're very simple pieces. They're slightly different, so one clearly goes on the top and the bottom. Does it say? It does not. We'll figure it out. But yeah, so they just pop in, pop out pieces for the communicator itself. We'll pull that out and first thing I will tell you is that it has very nice heft. Like, you can feel the weight behind this. It's definitely heavier than a regular watch. I don't actually have an Apple Watch, so I don't really know what the difference is there. But yeah, check it out. You got the nice little bands. And it says in the instructions that the bands are adjustable, but it does tell you take them to an actual watch dealer if you want to make them bigger or smaller. I guess smaller. I don't see any extra bands. But yeah, I mean, it definitely looks at first blush like a regular watch. See the back there? You know, very similar to a real watch. And it's got a little tab in there. I believe it's a tab to separate the battery so that this won't accidentally like make a billion noises while it's sitting on the store shelf. Which is smart, makes sense. Come on, you. Hold on. Ah. Popped on me. You don't want a premature pop like that. That's never good. Especially when you're around Tommy. Where's my battery? Oh my god, where's my battery? Ow! Can't he find it? Can't he find it? Yes! Alright, so it's one of these standard batteries. 3-volt lithium CR2032. You know that one. That's my favorite of the batteries. I know, so one battery, pop it right back in. Pop the top on. Screw back in. Like so. La-dee, la-da, la-dee, la-da. And there we go. In like Flynn and looking good. Should I try it on first? Let's try it on. You know what? I deserve, fanciness. I'm a fancy boy. One little snap like there. I mean, that's very much like a similar old school watch. There isn't a whole lot to explain there. Yeah, boy, it feels nice. Feels so nice. And snap. There it is. Would you like to hear some noises? Standard. Something's going down. Alpha's got a problem.
Tommy, the Power Rangers are in trouble. You must join them in the park immediately.
Yeah, Tommy, join them in the park. You might get attacked by 3 putties tied to a tree and have all your crap stolen from you. That only happens always. We're teleporting. We're not jetting, but we're teleporting. Standard again. Whoa! Whoa, Alpha! What's up, Alpha? Alpha's I-ing. So does it just like cycle? So every third one's someone talking?
Tommy, the Power Rangers are in trouble. You must join them in the park immediately.
So is that it? Well, real quick, I'll see if I find anything new.
Tommy, we need your help.
Okay, that's just a generic Tommy, we need your help. So it is different.
Tommy, we need your help. Tommy, the Power Rangers are in trouble. You must join them in the park immediately.
Is that it? So we just have the 3? Alright, I don't know how the Alpha even got in there. That was weird. I only heard one Alpha. So, it seems like what it does is when you push them, it cycles through. You have the, the regular D. You have, then you have a noise. It's either Zordon talking or Alpha talking directly to Tommy. Which I guess is what they say to make, justify the specific Tommy Oliver edition. And then the teleportation, then it just cycles through again. So, that's cool. Let's see if it has a theme song by holding the button, because, the Morpher did. Oh, sorry. That ended quickly. So that's cool. So it's got a decent variety of sounds, not a ton. But, that's very neat, and I like, it's got the 4 red lights, if you didn't notice, flashing. See? So, that's cool.
Tommy, you don't have enough power to continue.
Ooh!
Teleport back immediately.
That was different. Tommy doesn't have enough power. He has to teleport back because his crappy little flimsy shield is not saving him, or some nonsense. Okay, so that's 4. That is 4 different calls. The Zordon voice, I don't know. Is it echoey because of it's a communicator, so maybe it's throwing it off to me? I don't think it necessarily sounds like Zordon, Miss David, I don't know. We'll see. I don't think that's the traditional Zordon voice. I could be wrong, but well, maybe somebody out there knows. If you do, let me know. But yeah. So this is a very, very cool piece. I think the one thing that stands out to me is the fact that this button says set on it. Just a very massive button set. Do the communicators actually say? Man, I don't think I ever looked at them super close. Is that how the button looks normally? It could. If it does, then you know that's on me. Ah! Whoa, mother, fuck, da. That was. Why did it just do that? Why did you do that? I did not touch you. Oh, this thing on the side doesn't do anything. Like the regular watch still thing, it doesn't. If it does, I'm not seeing it. But yeah, and the size you can see, you know, it doesn't perfectly fit around my wrist. I have a pretty large wrist to begin with. Maybe I could take out a couple of, maybe one of the lengths. But actually it fits pretty well overall. I mean, it's weird because the way it is with these hard metal pieces, it doesn't really fit snug. You know, it fits more kind of ovalish to begin with. So I don't know if it's necessarily going to fit on anybody perfectly. But, yeah, man, I really dig it. I think it looks really good. The noises, so we know we have 4 different voices. You could probably cycle through it forever. Maybe you might find a 5th one. And then the 2 standard noises and the song, which is a pretty good selection. You know, it's not a super massive selection of noises, but it's a pretty good number. And I think the last thing I really want to do for you guys is I want to just show you what the white looks like in it. You know, not too different, but give it a look. I'm going to use the blunt end of this blade to pop them out. Let me pop that one out. Let's see. So, yeah. So this one is a little bit bigger on one end, and that one goes on the top part, pushing towards the top. Yeah. Because it has that extra room there, so it has to be that one. And then we'll pop out the bottom one. Come on, pop out for me, Mr. Bucket. Pulls pop out of my mouth, Mr. Bucket. Whee! We're all gonna shout, Mr. Bucket. Buckets of fun. Alright. And that one pops out like that. And I think I put this one in backwards. My bad. All right. And there you have the white version of the communicator. Still looks cool. Still looks nice. I would stick with the green personally. I just was never a huge fan of the White Ranger. If you know me, you know that. And I think it's a lot more subtle. So if you're going for subtle, that's fine. But I like the splash of color. So I would stick with the green version of it, but that's just me. As far as the overall item goes, now I'll tell you this. As a kid, I always wanted a communicator for a few different reasons. One, it just looked cool to begin with, and you know I didn't like wearing a standard watch. Also, you know, as we became older, and I think a lot of people have this same sort of similar story. It was one of those things where it's like, you know what, I'm still a Power Rangers fan, I'm getting older. You stop it! Also, there's no on-off button. I don't see one. So, maybe you kind of want to take the little tab and put it back in if you're not using it. So it won't do that. Or maybe it'll stop after a while. Anyway, so as I was saying with my story, so as you became older, you know, you were still a Power Rangers fan, but you wanted to show your fandom, yet people would kind of make fun of you if you were an older Power Rangers fan. So people kind of wanted the communicator because it'd be like, you know what, I'm showing off my fandom. This is kind of like stealth cosplay. And, you know, people won't mock me because a lot of people won't recognize that that's what that is. It's why when you go to a Power Rangers convention, you'll hear that a lot. It'll be people's cell phones because they, you know, want to show off their little bit of fandom there. So actually having this, well, it'll make a convention even crazier, but it'll also be nice to just, you know, be able to show off, you know, say, look at me, I'm still a Power Rangers fan, it's cool, it's a nice little piece. And the other thing is that it's an American piece. Everything else we've had so far in this Legacy line has been, while it might be retooled from the ground up, it's still, you know, taking a mold from a toy from the Japanese and we're recreating it for the American audience. This is an us piece, this is not in Jew Ranger in any way, shape, or form. So it's a very cool, unique thing there. Now, as far as $80 goes, personally, I think that's a tad high. That's the same price as one of the Legacy Mecha. So I don't know, but of course I've been saying that, the same thing. It's been that price or more for Dragon Dagger or Stop It or Saba, stuff like that. And while this is a very nice, amazing piece, it is very small. So you kind of want to think like, is it really worth that amount of money? The 60 I paid, I think that's fair. That's totally fair. Maybe even 70. 80 is when you really start to push it. I feel like that's a threshold where you're starting to push it. And your mileage may vary on that one. But ultimately, I would say this is a piece worth getting. Again, we're still going to have the regular edition come out for the 5 Rangers. If you're a little strapped for cash, I would recommend just getting whichever communicator has your favorite color on it. Me, I'm going to wear this, and I'm going to tell the world that I am Zeo Ranger 4. Boom! Adam Park in the house. That's just me. But I'll also buy the other one because I want blue. Because Billy's always been my favorite Ranger. That's, So, if you can afford it, get them both. If you can't, pick the one with the color you like more, I would say. But yeah, it's definitely an amazing item. Definitely worth your money. Maybe a little less. But it's definitely worth picking up one of these. You've always wanted one. You have. So go get one. That's going to be it for me. Please like this video if you like it. As always, subscribe to this channel if you haven't. That means a lot to me. Comment if you have anything you want to give me a little information about this. Tell me what you think of it. I'd love to have some dialogue. Share this video with anybody you think might want to buy this item and might want a review of it before to decide if they really do want to commit to it. I will be back soon with more toy reviews, more Loot Crate unboxings, more countdowns of the Power Rangers seasons, all that good stuff. I will see you very, very soon. Captain Subpar, Jeremy, whatever you want to call me, signing out. What do you have to say about this, Zordon? What do you think about this communicator? What do you think about Tommy and this communicator? No, not that. What do you think? Tell me.
Tommy, the Power Rangers are in trouble. You must join them in the park immediately.
Oh, of course. We always need more Tommy. Come on, guys. Let's get more Tommy. We never have enough Tommy.